InnerSense is a unique arts and disability organisation. It was formed so that we could continue offering multisensory immersive theatre workshops to people with profound and multiple learning disabilities and complex needs. Each week we build a theatre environment in our bespoke studio. It might be an underwater world, or a desert island, an autumn woodland. And into this we put carefully selected props and resources, instruments and sounds, textures, anything that will bring out the creativity in our participants. Our artist team are drawn from the worlds of music, dance, puppetry, theatre, and all have skills and experience in working with people with arts and disabilities. We run a continuous rolling programme, and this allows us to become a testbed for people researching into work with arts and disabilities. We work with people over a long time. We see massive changes, and in this way we can record and document any changes that occur that might be even small and transient. This work can change lives, and that's why we want to share it with other practitioners and artists in the field. And for this reason, we started the research project in order to validate our methodology and share it with a wider population.
There were three aims for the research project, phase one. Firstly, to evaluate and inform the practice in our multisensory theatre workshops for people with learning difficulties. Secondly, to assess the impact of the work on our participants. And thirdly, to review and develop the multisensory component of the Sounds of Intent framework for musical development. Sounds of Intent was a project that ran for 10 years to look at how children with learning difficulties develop their musicality. One of the outcomes of Sounds of Intent was a framework that outlined the various levels of development in children's musicality, and from that you can use it as an assessment tool, so you can make a video or observe a child in their musical interactions and then look at the framework and make an assessment of whether they are acting in a proactive, reactive or interactive way. In the original Sounds of Intent framework, there was a small section which allowed for other input, other sensory input into children's musicality. So they might be reacting, using a musical instrument to symbolise the rain, for example. When we saw this, we felt that there was a possibility that we could enhance this framework, enhance the way that the original Sounds of Intent project was looking at this. Given our experience in working with multisensory environments, multisensory activities, we felt we could amplify this, and eventually what we came to was 3 further frameworks in the realms of touch, sight and movement, which help to explain, give a far greater detailed understanding of what people are actually doing when they're working in a multisensory environment. The way that phase one worked was that we had discussions with Professor Adam Ockleford and Angela Voyagolu, a researcher from the Sounds of Intent project. And we came up with a plan, and the plan was that Angela would come in and take video throughout the 2 terms that we were running the project. She would edit these videos, she would make observations from the clips, and we would then use these observations to develop a framework for multisensory participation in the workshops.
Phase 1 was a really exciting project for us because for the first time we were bringing our arts practice together with academic theory and research. At the end of phase 1, we had the 3 multisensory frameworks, and we saw the potential to progress this work into phase 2. Phase 2 was going to look at how we can make these frameworks accessible for practitioners and give them practical ideas of how they can navigate the frameworks with the people that they work with.
We devised a series of activities that can be differentiated for people with a wide range of needs and abilities. By this, we mean that each activity can be simultaneously accessed by all the participants in a group.
We have a vast experience in this field of work and so many ideas to share with other practitioners, artists, teachers, TAs. And the research project has given us a way of documenting these so that we can present them to other people. Documenting these activities also enables us to show best practice. Our facilitators are really experienced and skilled and demonstrate all the ways in which you can draw out and interact with an individual person at their level and in their way.
InnerSense is an organisation that was set up to devise and run workshops for people with a wide range of needs and abilities. What this project has given us is a theoretical understanding of why this work is important and successful, as well as an archive of documented activities that can be used for dissemination to other practitioners working in the field.
We are also going to be continuing this exciting work of documenting our activities and transform this information into a new InnerSense mobile app that can be used by a wide range of people looking for arts ideas and how they can work with people with various needs. The results of phase 1 of our project, the 3 new multisensory frameworks, can be found on our website. And the results of phase 2, the differentiated activities in line with the frameworks, will soon be available as well on our website.
Both of these projects were funded by the Arts Council. They have opened so many doors for the organisation and also allowed us to reach many, many more people with the kind of work that we do. Thank you.